Indiana, Pennsylvania, and the way I say that is deliberate, because we're talking to somebody in Texas this morning about Wheelchairs for Warriors, an event that is coming up here. So on the line with me this morning is Crystal Laramore from the organization Wheelchairs for Warriors, and we're expecting Russ Larson from Betty Lou's 2 to come in and join us. Russ is on his way and in some traffic this morning, so those things happen. Our conversation brought to you by Marcus & Mack, voted best personal injury law firm in the Best of Indiana County contest. Marcus & Mack, a law firm representing injured people. Let's say good morning to Crystal. Crystal, hi.
Hi, how are you guys doing?
Wonderful. It's good to be able to talk with you this morning. Now, what city in Dallas or in Texas are you in?
So I am in Livingston, Texas, on Lake Livingston, just north of Houston. Mm-hmm. And I think the temperature got to around 100 yesterday. When I got in my car after being parked for a while, it said 127.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Isn't it beautiful? But your hair sweats up down here.
we were 90 yesterday in some parts, and that's that's not a typical temperature reading for us. We're going to 87 today, but then we're in the highs in the 70s for the rest of this week. So.
Oh yeah, I'm hanging up now. Hey, well, I'll tell you this: your heat wave at the exact time I was visiting. You had a heat wave. No, it wasn't this really cool, great. I was leaving Texas to come to New York and to Pennsylvania. I had scheduled it perfectly so that I could escape the heat. And we were cooler in Texas because of the hurricane than you guys were in Pennsylvania. But thank goodness that it was so hot there, because it made me leave the Trump rally at 3 o'clock.
Oh, really? You were scheduled to be there that day?
No, I was there.
Oh, you were there?
I was there.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. We've heard
One of my board members and I were at the Trump rally.
We've heard so many stories from folks who were there that day. So thankfully you're safe. My goodness.
Yeah. Thank you for the heat wave.
Hey, we want to talk to you this morning. Russ is not here yet, so let's learn about Wheelchairs for Warriors. I'll tell folks that there's a fundraiser that is coming up. It's on September the 14th at Betty Lou's 2 in Commodore to raise funds for Wheelchairs for Warriors. There will be a motorcycle ride, a pig roast with music. We'll learn all about that. If Russ gets here this morning, great, we'll have him on and we can talk about it. If not, we'll reschedule him so we get plenty of information out there about that. But tell me about Wheelchairs for Warriors.
So we're a 501c3 nonprofit. We started 7 years ago, and we travel the country, and we design and deliver wheelchairs for veterans and first responders who are injured in the line of duty and cannot be served by either their government, the VA, or by workman's comp. And it is a tragedy. You would think that someone who donned the uniform and was injured in the line of duty serving their country, you would think that they would get anything they needed. I always say they wrote a blank check for us, and it is our duty and our honor to write that blank check back for them. And so that's what we are always consistently and constantly raising money for. And the government does not give us money. We rely solely on individual donations, corporate donations, like from people like Marcus and Mac, and benefit rides like Betty Lou's 2 is doing for us. And just, America is resilient. America is a fantastic country. It's my favorite country of all the countries I've been to. And, they provide. The average cost of a wheelchair is $12,000. We're not, they didn't go do a rinky-dink job for us, and we're not going to do a rinky-dink job for them.
Well, Russ has just walked into the room.
Later than normal.
Later than normal, he says. But we do get it's good that this is later than normal, Russ, because if you're late habitually, then there's a problem.
Yes.
Huh? Well, Crystal's on the line with us. And Crystal has been talking about Wheelchairs for Warriors.
Yes.
And what a great organization it is. Russ, Betty Lou's 2 is actually going to put on a motorcycle ride and a pig roast. Going to make a big deal out of it, aren't you?
Yes, we are. We've got disabled veterans coming. We've got the paralyzed veterans coming. We've got the VA coming. We've got a couple other organizations, some dog trainers, as well as they're going to do a show for how they train their dogs and stuff like that.
Oh, good. Now, that'll be September the 14th.
Yes.
And do folks need to sign up ahead of time?
Yes, it starts at 9 a.m. Registration, and kickstands are up at 11. We'll push that off to 12, depending on that. Weather, rain or shine, this is going to go on. We've got too much going on there to cancel it, so it'll be going on weather, training.
Yeah. Crystal, organizations like what Russ is doing for Wheelchairs for Warriors and what Betty Lou's too as an organization is doing it's really important to what you do, isn't it?
Yes, it's very important because, as we always say, freedom isn't free. Also, neither are wheelchairs. And also, we need to raise awareness. We need to raise awareness to veterans and first responders injured in the line of duty that we are available to them when they can't get help. We're not the first stop. We're the stopgap, I guess you would say. We might at any given moment have about $100,000 in the bank and 5 wheelchairs, and that money's gone, right? We're not the VA with billions of dollars at our disposal and disposing of it in the wrong manner. We are good stewards of the money. Our tax return is called the 990, and it's online. It's available for anybody to review. We put 80 cents of every dollar straight back into the program, which is Wheelchairs for Warriors. And I'm a daughter of the American Revolution. My family has fought in every single battle since the beginning. My co-founder, Heidi Hansing, she's a Harley rider. She's kind of a badass, and she left the military as a lieutenant, and she was in the Army. And like I said earlier, it is our honor to be able to serve those who served us. And we cannot do it without individuals and corporations and small businesses. And, America was made by small business.
Absolutely.
Like
Russ,
Betty Lou's.
Just like Betty Lou's. You're absolutely right. Russ, events such as this that Betty Lou's is getting involved in, that's really up your alley there, isn't it? It's something that you really want to do for the community and to honor our vets.
It is. I'm a veteran myself. I was in the Army. Most of the guys that are putting this on with us, because this isn't a one-person job. I've got the American Legion Riders helping us. I've got other organizations and people coming out to give us a hand with this. This isn't a one-man show. And it's the people. It's not just me. It's the people that make this better. It's the people that serve and continue to serve our veterans that can't get around.
Mm-hmm. All motorcycles or anything street legal?
Anything street legal is allowed, anything at all. Yeah. The more the merrier. Come join us. Come have a great afternoon with good music, good food, and just enjoy the camaraderie.
So how long's the ride? Is it a loop?
It's a big loop. It should take about 3 hours, 4 hours. Mm-hmm. We're not sure exactly the trip. I think we're going up through, up through Hillsdale, around to Punxsy, the back way, coming back down through
Mahaffey
up through Mahaffey, into Punxsy, back through Home Station, and then back across into Clymer and Indiana.
Yeah, that's a good ride.
Or Commodore, rather.
That's a good ride. You'd love to have as many people come along
with
you.
And it's all 2-lane, all country road, so there's no highway on this road. It'll be nice and easy, and we've got some of the local firefighters and stuff helping us do the blocking, and they're going to Punxsy's reached out to us. They're going to help us a great deal. The Moose up there is doing a great deal for us. There's a lot of people involved in this that should get a hand in this as well.
Yeah. It's September 14th. It's a motorcycle ride, Big Pig Roast. You're going to have a good afternoon with great music there as well. You said organization at 9 a.m. and then kickstands up at 11.
Yes, and there'll be people there all day.
Yeah.
There'll be things going on there as well while we're out on the ride. There'll be still be music there. The store's still there cooking. The food's still there to eat. We're also bringing in homeless vets from the local area and some of the home-kept vets that can't get out.
Sure.
They're going to bring them out. We're going to feed them that day.
Have a good day. Everybody's going to have a good day, and it'll help Wheelchairs for Warriors. I know, Crystal, that as you heard, of course, Russ talking about what Betty Lou's 2 is doing, you said, it's organizations such as that, businesses and and other organizations that really make what you do a worthwhile endeavor. Without them, you're not doing what you were able to do.
Yep, they make it all possible. It was my vision, but I can't execute it without support.
Yeah, it's good stuff. All right. So
one more thing.
What's that?
Anybody, any organization, any business, anything here in Indiana County that would like to donate or come out or set up at this event, please reach out to us at Betty Lou's. We'd be more than happy to have any more support we can get for this.
Yeah. Yeah, it's such an important endeavor. And Crystal, you said something a couple of moments ago that I wanted to circle back for. We only have a minute or so left, but you said not only do you get wheelchairs for warriors, but you actually adapt them or design them to help them with whatever their disability might be?
Right. They're getting custom wheelchairs. So we are building transformers, we're building adaptive sports wheelchairs, outdoor wheelchairs. The only thing that we do not do are the track chairs because they don't use them enough, and they're wildly expensive. But we do rugby wheelchairs, basketball wheelchairs, daily living wheelchairs, lightweight titanium wheelchairs. So we do it all.
Whatever you can do to help them out. That's a wonderful, wonderful mission that you have there. Again, this ride will be on September the 14th. Betty Lou's 2 in Commodore, right there along 286, right?
Yes,
Russ?
it is.
All right there along Route 286. Crystal, thanks so much for being on the line with us.
Russ.
Russ doesn't have his headset on there because I don't think there is one over there. But
no.
You didn't trust him with one?
Yeah. Well, he came in late, remember? But Crystal said, good to hear your voice.
You too. Tell her we'll see you soon.
There you go. See you soon. Thank you so much, Crystal. Russ, thanks to you as well. Both have a great day. It is the voice of Indiana County. It's WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, and WCCSradio.com.